Today we're talking about how I monetize on YouTube without Facebook ads, and I'll tell you why I ended up talking about this today. Today we're talking about how I monetize on YouTube without Facebook ads, and I'll tell you why I ended up talking about this today. That's the first thing. The second thing is, guys, oh my gosh, I was just creating a thumbnail like literally 3 minutes before we went live for YouTube, and I just found something really amazing inside of Canva. Well, I found it before, but I just tried it. That's what it is. I found it probably on Monday, last Monday, but I just actually tried it. And so in trying it, I was like, listen, I need to give you all the tea. And I was gonna make another video, but we're gonna just put it into this video and, chop it up. So let's talk about monetizing without ads. And the reason why I'm talking about this today is I had an interview on one of the biggest podcasts in the online space this morning. It was insane. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Is this happening? So yes, it happened. And one question that the interviewer asked me, I'll let you guys know when it's out. I still can't believe it's happening, but it is happening. Whew, yes, Lord. But one of the questions that they asked me was that my journey was a bit different, right? So for me, I started really growing my community. Then I stopped growing my community. I created my products and services. I created my online course. And then now I'm back into growing community again. So most people with online courses wait till they have like 100,000 subscribers to then start teaching their online courses. So for me, I started really young. I love breaking the rules, right? So I started really young in the game because there were things that I knew that I wanted to teach and share, and there were people asking questions, right? So she asked, if that affected my community growth. And I was like, you know what, girl? Yes. Because me as a creator, I am creating content, but I'm also creating product. And when I say product, I mean online courses, digital products. A lot of you guys in here have, probably bought something or have just bought something, or, we've been on a journey together, right? And I'm really passionate about what I teach and how I show up online, but it is a juggle in doing both things at the same time. So I had to kind of step away from, creating on YouTube and creating all these things and step into product. But the cool thing is that in that journey, I have learned so much, right? Meaning that I have made mistakes. I've learned things that I can now talk to you guys about. Right? So that's the thing. And on top of that, I can teach how to create product, and I can also teach how to grow community, right? And those things are so essential. I always tell you guys, product and traffic, listen, are two things that you really have to pay attention to. Even as a CEO, founder, owner, whatever you are for your online business, you have to be able to create product, and you have to be able to market and sell as well. That's what really builds your business, right? And in marketing, traffic is super important. So for me, because I took time off to do that, now I can focus, and I can't even say 100% on community, on growing community, because I'm still in the product world. I'm still creating and launching and marketing and all of those things. And in the coming months, I definitely want to take you guys on the back end and show you things that I know. I wish I had somebody to share things with me, these things with me as I grew. Even probably 2 months ago, I created a video on launching, and I created that video because nobody talks about launching and how it emotionally taxes you, right? So there's so many things that go on the back end. But because of that, I was like, oh my gosh, let me share. Even though my community is smaller, and I tell you guys all the time, I consider myself a micro influencer, I still am full-time, because I know a lot of people that have bigger audiences than I do, and they still are, working or finding other means of, different things. So that was our conversation. Because even though I was brave enough to monetize my small audience, and because of that, I was able to go full-time faster. right? So I want to share 4 ways. So I don't solely depend on Google AdSense. It's not like, the main thing. Like for me, that is icing on the cake, right? So there are other things that I have going on other than that help me to monetize, right? Guys, let me tell you, I need the air turned on. So I have to now ask that because I am burning up. But anyway, so this is the thing. So because I was able to balance both things and do that, I was able to monetize differently from someone who is depending solely on Google AdSense to then leave their jobs as their sole source of income to then leave their jobs, right? So for me, it's been different. And so instead of only ads on YouTube, I monetize in different ways. And so I wanted to share those ways with you guys today, just to give you guys some, insight into yourself and what you can do before you grow a huge audience on YouTube. So let's talk about it. So I have a few ways that I monetize. So here's the thing. I focus on, so 4 ways that I monetize other than Google AdSense. I do get paid from Google, but I don't depend on it because Google AdSense can be really shaky. Sometimes, you can be getting paid this amount, the next month it changes. And so I never want to solely depend on that. So obviously, one of the first ways that I get paid, you guys know, is through online courses, right? So I have online courses and then I have smaller digital products that are also online courses. So we might do a sale every single month, or we might sell something every single month, or we might open the doors to the academy every quarter, or we have we know exactly when we are doing what on the back end of the business. So we do that. And then I also attract clients on YouTube. And so I transitioned mostly out of clients last year, but it still happens. Somebody still hits you up, Zaylee, do you do one-to-ones, XYZ? And so that comes from YouTube as well. So you know that when you attract an audience, you will attract people at different stages and people that are willing to invest differently into their businesses, right? So that definitely happens from YouTube as well, right? So that's 2 sets of people. So coaching clients, before it used to be build out clients, because I would build out full on Thinkific experiences as a Thinkific expert, and also from online courses and digital products, right? So that's kind of 2 things: online courses, digital products, because a product might be something smaller and an online course might be something longer. And I told you guys, for the people who are joining Start Shoot Grow in March, we are actually really going to focus on, I have to figure out exactly which month, but I'm going to be teaching about masterclasses and how you can create a bomb masterclass, whether it's a free class, paid class, whether it's for a summit or something that you're speaking at. We're covering that. However, so that's definitely a way that I make money as well without ads, right? The other way is obviously sponsorships, right? So whether it is someone asking me to share something or an experience with something, and I only work with brands that I absolutely love. And I only work with brands that I feel like it makes sense sharing it with you guys. So if it doesn't make sense, meaning that we have something else in our crew that we love, because you guys all know the tools that we love, right? We have tools that we talk about all the time, or tools that we love. And so if I have a tool that I talk about to you guys already, and someone sends me a tool that is kind of similar and it does the same thing, I usually decline that invitation, because I'm really mindful of what I share with you guys, unless it's something really bomb and I feel like I need to talk about it. Like today in the interview, we used a tool that I really kind of like. I loved the full experience of the tool. I might share about it sometime, but I don't share anything unless I test it thoroughly. That's another thing. So I don't play with my audience. I don't play with the people that follow me. I don't play, because I am really passionate about us, just our relationship. I really respect you guys. I respect that you're even here on a Friday. I tell you guys that all the time, right? And so sponsorships are another way. And another way are partnerships, like brand partnerships, meaning that I work with that brand specifically. The cool thing about niching down, so if you were in the intensive, we spoke about this, right? We spoke about your broader industry and your niche. The cool thing about niching that down is that you can find partnerships with brands that make sense for both of you guys, meaning that you can go in and share with their audience something really specific, and they have your audience, meaning they spend a lot of money on budget, marketing, XYZ. But if you can tap into that audience and that is your ideal audience, then it just makes sense, right? So this way, I'm doing all of these things and I don't necessarily have to depend on Google AdSense. The other thing is, for me, I like having income that doesn't have a ceiling, right? So meaning that I don't want to know that I'm making $7,000 every month and that's it. I want to have some room to, move around. I'm just giving examples here, but I want to have some room to, if I want to make $28,000 this month, I can. You get what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of even building a brand where you're able to do that. You're able to pitch different opportunities. You're able to attract different opportunities, whatever it is. You never want a ceiling. And that's really one thing that I am super thankful for in taking the risk of being an entrepreneur. You can do things like that. So it's very risky, but the rewards are also, depending on how hard you work or how smart you work, right, are definitely absolutely amazing as well, right? Yes, somebody said interested in masterclass. Yes, and I've been kind of talking about it. I fleshed out this amazing idea and I'm definitely going to teach it, but I'm going to teach it inside of the academy. Oh, wait. Okay, so I just shared, I think I shared 4. I probably have shared more, but another huge way that I create income is through affiliates. Right? And I love that you guys are so supportive. Sometimes we're talking about something and I don't share an affiliate link, but you guys will be like, Zaylee, girl, where's the link? I want to support you. And I appreciate that so much. Like, that gives me goosebumps when it comes to you guys. Just the fact that you want to support, the fact that I get on here for free every Friday and teach and connect with you guys. I really, really, really appreciate that you guys are always asking, well, do you have a link for XYZ? So that is super, super, super powerful. So guys, does anyone have any questions or anything? If not, I'm about to get off and start preparing to onboard you guys into the Confidence Bootcamp on Monday, which I'm so excited about. And if you came in late, I mentioned that you'll be getting an email tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where you can join into the fun of the exclusive Facebook group for that bootcamp. It's going to be a pop-up group, so it's going to be there. We're going to be doing everything within there and within Thinkific. You'll be getting your worksheets. You'll be getting your live experiences. We have 5 days of being live together. And if you missed sign up for that bootcamp, it is now closed, but you can get on the wait list for Start, Shoot, Grow by heading over to startshootgrow.com so that you can get information on what's going on with the academy. Right? All right, guys, love you. I am running. I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Talk to you soon. Take care.